Hello and welcome to my channel, and today we're doing a diamond painting stash video, and it's all of my Diamond Art Club paintings. I'm not sure, I'm going to try and get it into one video, but I don't want to run too long, so it might be split into two. We'll see how it goes. So I'll tell you the plan. Basically, I do intend to pull the canvases out of the box to show the actual canvas. I know a lot of people do their stash videos where they just hold up the end of the box and show the picture. I could go to the website and look at the picture if I wanted to see something like this big, this big. So yeah, I like seeing the canvases, so that's what I'm going to do. Let me get this all cleared out of the way. This is just some of them. I've got a big pile to my right. Let's get started. All right, so I'll just very quickly get these mini ones out of the way with first. So let's start with Stitch, shall we? So this is one of these little diamonds. I only fairly recently got this because I was looking to make free shipping. Isn't most small purchases about that? So yeah, let me just get this out. But this is a Christmas decoration, so I am looking forward to doing this this Christmas. For once, I actually know when I plan to do something. I have the jewels in the bag. It's a round. The only thing I don't like about this kit, which I did notice, I did have this in an unboxing, and I made a comment there. For once, it doesn't tell me what the DMC numbers are. They're just numbered 1 to 13, I think it is. So that's a bit annoying for those of us who like keeping our spare drills, because I do cross-stitch conversions. So this is basically one of those sort of acrylic stands, and like you put stitch in and then you just do it. But obviously it's not one of these ones, like there's no grid, if that makes sense. It's just like you kind of place it, not freehand, but yeah, multi-placers are not a thing. I mean, that's fine. I don't really use multi-placers very much, so that's fine by me. But he just has the sticky top. But I thought he was cute. I did think he was cute. And there are a couple others. I think he's cute, but I also feel he's a little bit overpriced. But these were marked down. So, and as I say, I had to hit free shipping, so it was perfect. There is a mini Mickey one, if I recall, which I would quite like. But for now, we've just got Stitch. I might even do him as a whip and chat at Christmas, just to get in the mood. Right, so this is obviously a, what's it called? Mini Dazzle. Words, I know what they are. So the nice thing about Mini Dazzles, as I'm sure you probably know by now, is all of their drills in a Mini Dazzle are fairy dust, apart from one, if I recall. I think there's a one AB, yes. So the white is AB, and I was obviously in desperate need for some colour this day because I got the rainbow set. So we'll just have a very quick look. So that's the sticker set. That's the sticker sheet. So these are all little stickers. Very good for if you keep a logbook or something like that. Yeah, you got your usual start end date, but here we go. I'll just very quickly whiz through them. So we've got a rainbow diamond, a rainbow, rainbow ice lolly. I'd like the sprinkles. I'm a sucker for the details sometimes. We have a rainbow unicorn. We have a rainbow gumball machine. And we have a rainbow hot air balloon. So yeah, it was a nice little set. I'm not that hugely into minis. I do have some paint gems, which that'll be in a different video, obviously. And some cheapies from AliExpress. But generally, it's not that I dislike them. I don't tend to gravitate towards them. So that's why these are my only minis from Diamond Art Club, which I obviously have not started yet. I'm not sure when I will. I might take them on vacation with me, I'm not sure. But yeah, all the drills are fairy dust, so that's always a nice touch. Let's get on to the big paintings then. Okay, so that's the minis out of the way. Let's get started with the only one that I'm not going to unbox, and this is why. It's a mystery kit, and the camera does have a habit, even with the camouflaging of symbols sometimes that Diamond Art Club does. The camera does kind of pull out images sometimes, so as to not spoil any of the mysteries. So we're going to just look at this very quickly. So I have a mystery kit. This is the nature landscape by D Rusty Rust. I got this last year, and it was in one of those mystery boxes. I don't often, you know, like the mystery boxes where they're selling off old stock, and yeah, I don't usually buy those, but I went out on a limb and I got this one. So this is 106 centimeters by 70 centimeters. It's a whopper. I still don't know what it is. I'm quite excited though. I probably wouldn't have bought a mystery kit because I'm too worried that I'll buy something that I don't like. But getting it in the mystery box, like as a bargain priced one, I feel like, you know, it kind of tempers that gamble. So I'm quite looking forward to it, even though it's massive. So yeah, that's the mystery landscape kit. And if anybody's done this, don't spoil it, obviously, but tell me if you enjoyed it. Right, that's that one. All the rest, we'll look at the canvases. Okay, so talking of mystery boxes, I think this might have been in the same, because they don't just do one painting. So it was one big one, and I got this one little one. So it's 32.8 by 32.8 centimeters. It is Chip from Chip and Potato. I have no idea who Chip is. Feels bad because she looks very cute. But I think maybe she's a I can't remember. Maybe Netflix. But whatever it is, I've not seen it. I considered destashing it, and I thought, oh, maybe I could do it for somebody or give it away as a prize. I don't know, for my channel. But yeah, at the moment, she is still in my stash, even though I don't actually know who she is. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll do her, because she is not like quite a small painting, and maybe there'll be an event or something that I can justify doing a little one. But for now, she's just sitting up. She's just sitting boxed and waiting for her moment. But yeah, so that is Chip from Chip and Potato. So the next one, this wasn't a mystery box as such. I remember I got this my first ever purchase. So obviously it won't fit in camera because it's a whopper. So this is Cheryl Baker. Look at that. The rendering is so good. Look at these bubbles. I love them. So I didn't actually decide to purchase this. I had an order in the basket for my birthday, and I was just sitting there waiting to make up my mind what to purchase, and it had been sitting there for about a week. And then I logged in to make the purchase, and there was an extra item in my basket that was for free. And Diamond Art Club was doing one of those ones, you know, sometimes again, it's to get rid of excess stock, where if you make an order, you get a free diamond painting type thing, like a mystery one. And this is what I got. I mean, look, I was so lucky. So 60 by 76 centimeters. It's a Cheryl Baker. It's obviously like a sort of Halloweeny one. Sorry about the reflection. Obviously, I film by the window this side, and I've got an overhead light this side. So yeah, we do have things made with plastic are not always good, but I just love how this rendering. And the nice thing about this is I probably would not have bought this just for myself. I would not have. It's something I like, but it probably would just never have made it to the top of the list. But now that I've got it, I'm really happy. I need to find time because I've got enough big projects on the go at the moment. So yeah, but 60 by 76. So this is Cheryl Baker, Midnight Magic, and yeah, I got it for free. Can't complain, can you? Can't complain at free. All right. So this next one, I'll just do it like this. So this is called Purity, and it is by Enamorte. The story behind this, there's always a story. Nearly always a story with me. She's a 55.8 by 70, so 70 by 60 basically. And I had this girl in my basket so many times. Like, she's an angel. I've seen it completed. It's really, really, really pretty. And it was one of these ones, you know what it's like. Well, maybe you don't. If you're very lucky, you don't. But I have limited budget. So when I make an order from Diamond Art Club, it's usually overthought because I'm always thinking about which one of my huge wish list do I want to prioritize. And she made it into my basket so many times, and then something else would come along, and I was like, because she'd been around forever, I was like, next time. She was always the next time. So she'd make it into the basket, but then inevitably I would pull her out and put something else in that I thought would sell out or something. Anyway, I got to the moment, and she was sitting in my basket, and I was like, right, this is it. Next time, next order, no matter what. And I went to make my order like a month later, yeah, she'd been archived. I'm like, what? Seriously? All this time? Sorry, I should stop fiddling, shouldn't I? Stop me, I'll make you seasick. Here, look at her pretty face. So this was one of the rare occasions. I don't usually buy from D-stashes because I like to get my loyalty points from DAC, if nothing else, unless the price is right. And fortunately, I obviously kept my, look at this bird. It's so well rendered. But yeah, fortunately I only went to wait for a month, and I found a really nicely priced one, so I wasn't paying more for it. And yeah, so I got her. I just didn't get her from Diamond Art Club. There's not often that I think, oh, I need to get this, no matter what. And I was really mad with myself that all the times I'd pulled her out of my basket, I didn't put her back in until it was too late. So yeah, so Purity by Enamorte. Right, so next one. This is a Puffy Gator. It's called A Little Magic. It's a round painting. Most of my paintings are square. I'm not against rounds. I prefer the look of squares because usually I go for the bigger, more detailed pictures. But occasionally, I want something a bit simpler. It's got all this colour blocking in it. This might be torture because I'm not a fan of colour blocking, but it is definitely simple and it's a really pretty image. I wanted the Puffy Gator in my stash. You know how sometimes you look at certain artists and you think, yeah, I need at least one. So this is the one I went for. And yeah, it's around, so it's 50.7 by 60.8. I think it's still available. Obviously, if there are paintings, some of these paintings will be archived, but if it's still available, I will leave links below in the description for all the paintings in these D-stash videos. Obviously, I'm doing a few. But yeah, so that's that one. It's just, the colour blocking, it's like I make it easy for myself, but then I make it harder for myself in a different way. So I'm not a fan of, I'm a confetti monster, so colour blocking just like terrifies me. Anyway, enough of that. That's that one. Okay, now we've got this one. So this is Mesmerizing Secret. It is 65 by 65, so square in all senses because it's also square drill. And yeah, if you've seen the unboxing of this, I do have unboxings of most of these canvases. Not all, but most of them. But if you've seen the unboxing I did of this one, you'll know there's a bit of a story behind this from Diamond Art Club. So this, it's really colourful for a start, but this diamond painting wasn't a planned release. This artwork, when they sell, you know, I was talking about the mystery boxes earlier on, they can't say what is inside that mystery box. And so they can't post a picture of the diamond painting. So what they had was just, they had this generic artwork that they'd created because it's a mystery and it's a box. But so many people was just like, we love this artwork. Can't you make this into a diamond painting? And in the end, Diamond Art Club said, yes, all right, we will. But they implied it was going to be a limited run. It's just like, all right, we'll just do it once. But I think I've definitely looked since the first run ended and it's been back in stock. I'm sure I didn't imagine that. So I think they just decided it sold so well, it was so popular, that people continued buying it. So as long as people continue buying, because obviously it's their own art. It's not even, they don't even have to pay. Hopefully they paid their in-house artist a little bonus. But yeah, this is just a Diamond Art Club picture, which is quite rare. And yeah, it used to be just an icon on their website, but due to popular demand, it got turned into a diamond painting. It has quite a lot of special drills as well. It's got like metallics and stuff in the box and all this sort of thing. Really like it. It's nice. Like many diamond paintings though, it's big and I need to find time. Get that one out of the way. All right, next. She's a big girl. She's a long girl. She's a wide girl. Right, so yeah, so this is Yuumei art. I'm a huge fan of Yuumei art's art, for one. So yeah, this one though, particularly like the cherry. I love cherry blossoms. There's something really pretty about cherry blossoms. Talking about masochist though, you know what I was just saying about I don't like colour blocking. All of this white. It's gonna be, yeah, but it'll be worth it. I think I have seen this done on somebody's picture or somewhere. I'm sure I've seen this done, and it looks, oh, so good. So I am looking forward to it, but also I'm kind of, nervous about the masochistic tendencies that are be needed to get through it. But yeah, so this is called Petals Full. It's 102 centimeters by 51, so at least it's quite narrow. 51, well, not its depth is 51. It's just long, but it's not the biggest diamond painting I have. I have more capability of being masochistic. But yeah, I got this. I do have another one of her musical instrument ones. That's still in the pile, so we'll get to that later or the next video. But for now, this is the one where she's playing the flute. I love cherry blossoms. All right, so I've got another big one, another Yuumei art. So very, very, very tall. So this is called Seeding Imagination. She's got the bowl of seeds, I guess, and she's like scattering the seeds into the ocean, and she's walking through the waves. And there's a reason why I bought this one. Not the fishies. The fishies are really cool. I think a lot of them have ABs in them, if I recall. But also, here, this is why. So if you've been around on my channel for a bit, you'll know that we have a bit of a thing for turtles and bees and pandas and penguins and like odd critters. But my other half in particular likes bees and turtles. So this is why I've got this, because there's this massive turtle here. There's a little turtle head down, just creeping onto the painting as well. So did I say how big it was? I don't think I did. 55.8 by 111 by 6. So yeah, it's bigger than the last one, and that was big enough. And there is still plenty of colour blocking, though not quite as bad, because it's the sea, and there's ripples. It's not quite so colour blocky. And I am looking forward to doing this one. But yeah, I need to finish up some of. I've got a few big whips on the go at the moment. So I'll get this a bit more central. I do have a few big whips on at the moment, so I need to clear out some of the big ones before I start another big whip. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I am looking forward to it, even though it'll take me forever, because I am not the fastest diamond painter.
So, Seeding Imagination by Yuumei art.
Oh boy, if you could see the mess to the side of me already, and I've only just started. It's yeah, this is why I've put off doing a stash video for so long. It's going to take a while. Okay, so this is obviously a Margaret Morales picture, and this is called Ainefel. I've only just added this to my collection this year. I did do an unboxing of it. It's 55.8 by 70.7. So, you know, she's a decent size, but she's not as big as some of the other crazy ones. But look at all the colours in it. Like, she has 67 colours, which is quite a lot by Diamond Art Club standards. Or it used to be. I noticed they have been doing more high colour count kits recently, so which is nice, more than welcome. And yeah, so if you saw my, what's it called, review of the year at the beginning of 2025, it was my plan to add a Margaret Morales to my stash, because you know, back to that thing about how certain artists you just want one or two in your stash, and she was one of them. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. It was that or I was going to get the goldfish one. I wasn't sure which one to get. And this is the one that came back into stock first. And I had intended originally for this to be the only Margaret Morales I owned until I completed it. But that changed. You'll see that next, I think. It's like, yeah. So, but for now, this is my Ainefel. And it's so soft and pastely. Yeah, she's so pretty. I don't do many portrait-y type ones. I didn't think that I used to really want to do portrait ones, but I have added quite a few portraits recently, so clearly my taste must be changing. Anyway, that's that one. And talking to Margaret Morales, and the one that I hadn't planned to buy, but as soon as I saw it, I changed my mind. So this is Dark Lilith. She's 50.3 by 66.7, so she's not small. You can't say she's small, but she is more like, I feel like even I could do her relatively quickly. She's a square. Sorry, she has a bit of a reflection on her at the moment, over her fine pair of womanly baps. But she's like, yeah, I love this sword and things like that. I think it has a metallic in this one. Yeah, I think L is metallic or M is, I can't remember. But there are quite a few special jewels in this. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, you know, I want to do this. But I'm not somebody who gets into those races to be, you know, when diamond paintings go on sale, you know, that big rush. And I am, what do you call it? I can't remember if you call it platinum, what their loyalty scheme is called, whether it's diamond or platinum or whatever. I've got enough status that I could buy these in the early access, but I never do because I allow sometimes fate to decide whether I should get it. So she went out of stock very, very, very quickly, to the point that Diamond Art Club did actually apologise in their VIP group, saying that, you know, they tried to anticipate how popular a painting will be, and this one, I think she was gone in seconds. Like, everybody just piled on. So I'd already made up my mind I wanted her. But then afterwards, I think it was Katie from Diamonds and Washi. She had the sneak peek, and she did it straight away because she fell in love with it as well. And it looks every bit as lovely as what I imagined. Sometimes I do go for these sort of darker images. It's funny. I've got a Yuumei over there that's full of pink and white. And then I've got this, which is obviously very sort of gothic-y. Dark fantasy, perhaps, is a good one. So, I have a very eclectic range, but she looks absolutely fab. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. And because she's a smaller size, I feel like it'll be sooner rather than later. Not this year, but next year. She's on the list for next year, for sure. So, yeah, let's get that one out of the way. I think I've only just posted the unboxing of Dark Lilith, or at least not, it wasn't long ago. So if you want to check that out. And, right, so this one is Away From It All. So I just, you know, I love this one. There are a couple of other Ivy Dolamores that I have my eye on, but you know, I have to limit myself. So this is Away From It All. It's 55.8 by 74, so it's fairly big. And yeah, there's a few, but I need to. I don't force myself to have no buys, but I'm like, there's a sensible part of my brain that says, look, there's no point in getting too many diamond paintings until you've actually completed one from an artist. I have at least completed a Yuumei art in the past, so I know how that looks, and it's finished. And this is the one I decided to start with. It's quite colourful. Like, it's got the palette here. It's one of these ones. It feels quite muted because of all the blues, but you have lots of colours, like in these wisps. Like, I remember when I did the unboxing for this, I was surprised. I mean, it has 73 colours. It's really, really, like, even in the background where you'd think maybe this is like solid black, it is not. There is like pattern in here. So I mean, there's obviously I'd say it's mid-scale confetti because it is quite like clustered of colours. But yeah, it's 73 colours. So excited. But once again, it's this thing. I need to find the time in the day to actually diamond paint, because I am not the fastest either. But yeah, so that is my one and only Ivy Dolamore. I think perhaps just one more, because we're starting to get a bit long now, and yeah, I've still got lots left, so I might as well split it into two videos because there's no way I'm going to fit in one. All right, and we've got this one then. So this is, what is it? Year of the Snake, and it's by Christina Yen, SixthLeafClover. And if you saw my video, my year in review video at the start of the year, obviously I wanted to add some more specific artists, but I also wanted some more seasonal things. I felt I didn't have enough range to cover all my moods. And this is obviously a Chinese New Year one. And it's very bold. I love the colour palette in this. Obviously red and green is always going to go well together. And it's just like so colourful. It only has 2 ABs and 2 fairy dusts, but as I remember, there was a nice scattering. I don't like my fairy dust and especially my ABs in blocks, and there wasn't. It was just like all scattered in the snake, and if I recall, some up in the lanterns. Not too much colour blocking either. So I feel this this size. It's relatively big, but it's not super sized. So yeah, once I actually get to this, then it shouldn't be too painful for me. Square again, of course. I did do an unboxing of this as well, so you can see where the special drawers go for that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate a thumbs up on the way out the door if you enjoyed this video. Watch out for part 2 for my remaining Diamond Art Clubs, but also keep an eye out for my other stash videos, because I do have paintings from other companies as well, but I decided to kind of split things up a bit because I know a lot of people only like Diamond Art Club. Yeah, take care and see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.